Were you ever the friend chosen because you made someone else look better? Not intentionally, just functionally. You stood behind in photos. You laughed louder so they seemed funnier. You were invited because you were safe, useful. If you're nodding, stay with me. This isn't just teenage insecurity. It's hidden labor our culture extracts from certain bodies. People taught their value lies in enhancing others, not being themselves. The DUFF isn't just a cruel label, it's a social function. Someone has to perform the labor. The plus-sized friend who becomes emotional support at parties. The quiet one who listens for hours while prettier friends vent, receiving nothing. This is the work of making others feel superior at your own expense. We tolerate being used if it means we're not alone. Here's how it shows up. The emotional maid. You clean up everyone's feelings until 2 a.m. But when you're struggling, silence. You're so strong. Your labor is treated as endless, requiring nothing back. The social pet. You're the fun one, the quirky one. These feel like affection until you realize they're containers. You're allowed to be entertaining, not desired. Court jester, not queen. The spiritual armor. People use you as protection. As long as you're there, less threatening, more available, they don't face their own insecurities. Armor takes hits. Armor gets discarded when it's no longer useful. This is why the wound lingers. You weren't just excluded. You were used for a function. When you function as the DUFF for years, your nervous system learns your value is conditional. You're chosen for what you provide, not who you are. Visibility becomes dangerous. This isn't fixed by affirmations. This is architectural. Your blueprint for connection was drawn where visibility was a liability. The labor became internalized. You learned to treat yourself as useful but not precious. That's the spiritual attack, convincing you your soul exists to service others. So we revise the blueprint. Name the labor. Say it. I performed emotional labor, never returned. That was real. That cost me. Identify whose needs you're still serving. Who treats you like the emotional maid. You can't revise what you won't see. Practice visibility in small ways. State a preference without apologizing. Receive a compliment without deflecting. Tiny adjustments to load-bearing walls. Reclaim the sacred function of being. Your function now is simply to be yourself fully, visibly, unapologetically. A sanctuary doesn't exist to make other buildings look better. You were never the DUFF. You were a person who, lacking true belonging, accepted a role that kept you near warmth. There wasn't weakness. That was survival. But survival isn't building. Now you build something different. A blueprint where your visibility isn't threat, where your presence isn't functional, it's sacred. You've named the hidden labor. You've seen the old blueprint.